Hello everyone, my name is Slumperd and welcome back to Symmetria. We are here in the shopping district at the moment. Because, you could already see it maybe. Over here in, I don't know what the shop's called. Their name oh there's, that's the person who made it, that's Jacobus. Okay, I have no idea what the shop's called, but in Jacobus' shop he has this treasure hunt over here, so I've paid the 3 diamond blocks. And I think that'll be a fun thing to do. I'm fairly sure I know where this palace is. As I'm fairly sure that is referring to BackDrafts palace. I'm fairly sure that's impossible. That top one. But I'm fairly sure that's referring to BackDrafts, what's it called, Agrabah Palace. And I always like a good opportunity to snoop into other people's bases. So we are here at BackDrafts' place. He is smelting some nether brick, I think, for that type of stuff. And it's actually because, yeah, as you can see, his place is massive. And I see a thing over there. I hope that that's what we're supposed to be at. And if not, we'll have to look further. Ooh, a YouTube link and a bunch of slime blocks. Okay, let me check that out real quick and then I'll return to you. So, as you may be able to see from the link, I did need to change it a little bit, but it should be good now. I had to edge the watch video / thing on YouTube. But yeah, I found the next clue and I am heading there right now. Can I make that? I think I can. Yay. We need to go back to the shopping district. So the video said go to the pickle shop but go underground. So let's see if there is somewhere close by here where there is an obvious route underground. I don't imagine it will be in the aquarium, but let's see, is there ooh, maybe... No. This goes less deep than I was hoping. Okay, I'm gonna have a look around to see if I can maybe find some good spot to go underground, or if there is some obvious way, but otherwise I'm just gonna cut to where I'm digging. I think I found it. At least I hope so. Ooh. And even... Imagine this is the price. A couple of golden carrots and some netherite ingots. No, I wanted that. So that was honestly a little bit shorter as I expected. But yeah, that was a fun little trip. And we're gonna go to probably the Grians now. I should have started recording before I started talking actually. So what I was saying, what I was doing is I placed these up here as keepsakes of sorts. It will be fun. Also, this place kind of needs a bit of decoration. So before we get into any of our Grian business this episode, I want to give a small update on the base. And as you can see in the corner already, yeah, let's start with this one because this one is more finished. I've started with work on the walls. I'm still like a little bit experimenting on how to have it look. I had planned to use the end rods here when I was building it in a creative world, but when in a creative world I had just a night vision thing, so I could clearly see, but now with these in the well, you can see it actually here. Without them it's very dark, especially this one, since the crimson stem things don't actually give off any light. So these dots make it a little bit more visible. I'm looking at it, this is very cornery here still. Or maybe I just have to remove this layer. I think that actually will work. Okay, so we'll do that later, but yeah, so here you can kind of see what happens when you don't have the lighting things. So actually, when I had just built it, I was a little bit kind of disappointed with how it was looking, but today actually I was walking over here and I saw the whole thing. And I think now looking at it like this, once everything is full, this is gonna be great. I have a very good feeling about this. So that's good. Over here we're gonna do a similar thing, but with instead of the nether bricks, we're gonna use the, not those ones, but the dark prismarine. And then instead of the wood, we have these blocks, and then similar with the lava, we instead have these ones. So here there's no lights at all. So the, what are they called? The entrance will be slightly more important. But yeah, I think that's gonna look cool. We'll have to kind of see where I'm gonna put up the divide and how the divide is gonna be, how like strict of a line it's gonna be. I kind of wanna have it like invade each other as it were a little bit. Yeah, and other than that, I'm also, because in my mind I was already done with resource collecting for the floors, but yeah, when I started moving everything from up there to down here back again, turns out it wasn't. So we'll have some work to do on that. And then there is another interesting little bit. So this thing here with the nether portal, I'm planning on having kind of like remove all this, of course, and then having similar to this style, have like a pillar standing here where the portal is on, and similar here I want a road upwards that leads up into the village above. But that does give the nether slash fiery place a lot more, as it were, than the watery place. So I do think I still need to find a couple of things for the watery place to have, as it were. But that's for later. For now, I think we're just first gonna do the walls and maybe have a bit of a start on the floor. Also, I don't have really a plan yet for the roof. But I'm imagining something similar to the walls. I do have a couple of plans for like different versions of trees, and I kind of also want to have a couple of buildings, or maybe that instead of like a full building, that will just make kind of a hole in here in the walls and have it look like there's a building in there, because I think in the end there should be a couple of more spaces with just nether brick, so that you don't have to make a wall in the magma, as it were. But you, oh, hey, where did you spawn? Okay, well, that's also a thing still. I need to make the whole thing a little bit more mob-proof, apparently. I thought I had done good on mob-proofing, but it seems like I didn't. So, what was I saying before the zombie spawned? Oh yeah, so the red nether brick, I think we can make kind of like holes in, and similar over there with the dark prismarine. We can make holes in there and make them look like there's houses there, and that way we can kind of make this look like it's a lot more well lived in than we actually have room for in the built houses, because otherwise we're gonna have a bunch of like similar small houses as we have upstairs, and I kind of don't like that size of houses as it were. But with that, it's time to go to the Grian HQ again, because I have done some work there, and then some other people have... Oh, hi, oh, he's grown up. Before it was still a baby chicken, but yeah, there's a chicken here now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I did some work on the Grian HQ, and yeah, I'll show you the result of it. We are back at the Grian HQ, and specifically we're back in my office, and as you can see, you can see my face. Something's changed here. Let's turn this off so it doesn't make a lot of noise. I'm not sure Let's, just to be safe, keep it this. This was going to be a trap, but as you can see, someone already dismantled the trap. So instead what I think I'm gonna do is make this whole thing kind of a red herring. And have this just be the actual exit. I think that's, so then we'll have to put like this. And I'll tell you a secret, I actually already have turned it into the actual exit, so we'll do this. I'm sorry for the odd cut, but I, in the previous clip, accidentally... tried to fix it over there. But yeah, in the previous clip I accidentally showed where this leads, and so exactly where there's an entrance to our base. But as you can see here, there's a button, opens this path. Very simple. So that was the exit. I do think that, other than that, I do want to add a couple of more buttons, I think. Maybe like on the well, that will probably also activate those, but I want something to kind of like smash an anvil in here, stuff like that, just to... kind of the more buttons, the more things to press, the better. I think that works. And as well as this thing, yeah, as it stands now, it is just kind of like a giant red herring. It's just a maze where I have carpeted it, so you probably won't be spawning any monsters. Maybe I'll at some point make some traps in here, as it were, but I'm not even sure about that. I think it kind of just works best as just being something you can be stuck in for a very long time. Yeah, not sure how it was looking last episode, but I do think there's been a couple of changes in how I decorated this room, in that I mostly removed a lot of decoration, because... Let's actually have a look at the... Oh, before... Yeah, sorry, while playing, I have been like forgetting my ender chests everywhere, and I've actually had to buy new ones because I lost my ender chests. But let's have a look at the redstone again. So the block swapper is it's a lot more boring in that it's just literally from a tutorial that I block for block almost. I think the only thing I added is these, because the lag sometimes causes the water to drop before the block can be pushed in. But with that, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!